Heyo, you're from the Neighborhood Quarter Guy here, and just in case you didn't notice the new logo, yeah, because of YouTube rules regarding subnetworks and MCNs, Zunix can no longer operate as an MCN. Instead, it's being done by the parent company, Scalelab International, so you'll be seeing that logo in my videos from now on, unless anyone has a better network they'd like to suggest. Anyways, this is going to be a relatively short episode, because this is mainly going to be a plug for what is coming this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday is the Extra Life 2016 24-hour game day. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be starting at 8 a.m. Central Time. For those of you who are in other time zones, it's 9 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. Pacific Time. It's going to run for 24 hours. I'm going to be playing a variety of games, both console and PC. Maybe bringing some friends along for the ride. And currently my total raised stands at $478. My goal is $1,000, and all money raised during the event will go to the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. And that everything's going to be taking place on my Twitch channel, www.twitch.tv/quarterguy. There's a link to it in the description below. There's also a link to my Extra Life campaign in the description so that you can make a donation, or if you like to play games and stream them, you can even start your own campaign at extra-life.org. So, just a reminder, this Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Time, 24-hour game day at twitch.tv/quarterguy. And as for my question of the week, have you ever considered doing a charity stream? As always, leave your answers in the comments below. Favorite answers will be featured in the next episode. Here are last week's winners. And with that, time for the Fourth Wall Mailbag. As always, if you want to send me a question and have a computer handy, go to my channel, click the About tab, click the Send Message button, and I'll answer my favorite questions on the next episode. First question this week comes from the Roman Vulcan, who asks, what is one or some of your scariest nostalgic moments? Okay, time to bring a skeleton out of the closet. When I was a really young kid, I was terrified of the Bowser's Castle music from the original Super Mario Bros. I mean, seriously, when I was young, that was friggin' scary, and it took me quite a bit of time to get past it. I'm still kind of embarrassed by that to this day. Can't really think of other scary nostalgic memories for that. Next question comes from Stormcrow77, who asks, I'm planning to download Steam to my laptop in the near future. Do you have any recommendations for a cheap yet compatible controller? I've got this thing right here. It is the Logitech Gamepad F310. It's relatively inexpensive, and it works for most platform and fighting games. If you need something that's really no frills, just gets the job done, I would recommend this controller right here. Next question comes from Canadian Samurai, who asks, what are your thoughts on that fake Guilty Gear Exard Biken leak? I have to say that was some pretty impressive work. I have to admit, it looked pretty real, though I wasn't one of those people who's like, yeah, Biken's gonna be in the game, oh my god, it's handy-capable waifu character, oh my... I wasn't going to really get on the hype train unless anything was actually confirmed. Though, from my understanding, Biken is a popular character, and a lot of people were disappointed that she wasn't in Exard Sign or Exard Revelator. Though, I'll bet people are going to be hopeful that she'll be in the next game. Here's hoping. Next question comes from Haza Boza, who asks, are you autistic, or do you personally know anyone who is? Yeah, I brought this up in a previous episode of my 25 cents worth, but when I was in elementary school, I was diagnosed with a form of autism called Asperger's syndrome. And it's one of the things with Asperger's is that stuttering has sometimes been a symptom of mine, and it's part of it's. I think it's also contributed to some of my social anxiety issues, but it still hasn't stopped me from living a normal life. Well, as normal as I can get, anyway. It's also why I personally can't stand the use of autism as an insult, even if it's a joke. It just personally really riles me up. That's just a skeleton in my closet, too. So, final question this week comes from PJ McDade, who asks, if there's so much to do and so much to see, what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go.